I'll be speaking with Fakhri Alhaj Bakkar. He's Syrian. He studied aeronautical engineering in Aleppo, and he's studying right now for his master's degree in Turkey. He's in Turkey in an area near the Syrian border, and we're going to talk about a humanitarian proposal called Jpads for Aleppo. Good evening.
Good evening, Stanley.
So what are Jpads?
Jpads are actually a system. It's like developed since, started to be used since 1993 by the U.S. and the American government to send specific shipments to the front lines or to besieged troops. And it's like actually it was being used for army, and it wasn't being used, as I know, it wasn't being used to drop relief and medicine in Syria. But it was actually an option, if we are getting back 6 months ago, when the UK government announced that they are giving a deadline to the Syrian regime if they didn't allow an access to Daraya to send relief. So the UK government said that we are going to use airdroping, which is the same of Jpads, to Daraya. Then the regime allowed like a very few shipments to go to Daraya, and the world forgot about the Jpad.
So the Jpad is a way of sending a lot of supplies, and you drop it from an airplane, and give the details, a little more of the details.
Okay. The Jpad is a system that can be used by an airplane flying for about 3,500 feet. And this plane can be in a safe area away 100 kilometers from the location that you want to send the amount to or the shipment to. And it's also, the package itself can be 500 kilograms weight, can be controlled by a GPS system which sends you the location, the coordinates, that where are you now and where are you going to land. It also has a camera with a live broadcasting that tells you if anybody tried to target it, who's the one who's targeting it, and you are where exactly. And it also can broadcast you who's the one who's receiving it. So it's like very structured system. It has been used since 1993, and it seems that it's successful. And I hope that could be done in Aleppo city, which is like today is the day 100 under siege.
Now, I had spoken to someone from the World Food Program, and as you know, they drop food from Deir Ezzor to Deir Ezzor, but they say Deir Ezzor has a big empty space the size of a football field, but they couldn't find places like that in other places, or in Aleppo in specific. But this is different. This is a different system.
This is a different system, totally a different system. In Deir Ezzor, we have like big space, and we have helicopters, regime helicopters, who can fly wherever they want, and there is no one targeting them there. There is no one targeting like the helicopter who's going to regime. They can land actually in Deir Ezzor. So when WFP is sending relief there, I really care about Deir Ezzor people. My mother originally from Deir Ezzor, and I have a lot of cousins there. But it's not like this is not the thing that Deir Ezzor people need, actually. This is my point of view. This is my understanding, and this is my opinion. They can do it in besieged areas that you can't have access there through like main roads or through helicopters. But the regime have access for helicopters, so I don't know why they are like sending this parachute. This is like the thing. And actually about the system, back to the question, it's totally a different system.
So you're hoping that either the UN will do this, or the UK or the US? Is that your idea?
This is the thing that I'm trying to raise my voice, me and other people, because like my understanding of technology and science was built to to serve humanity, not just to kill people. These parachutes are being now used by the Russians to kill civilians in Aleppo city. We can use the same parachutes to save people in Aleppo city. This is the thing that I want to announce this idea. Parachutes and science they should be used to save humanity. And I believe UK and US government, if they agreed to do that, they will save a lot of people in Aleppo city. They can send medicine and relief. As you know, it's like the most hospitals in Aleppo city were targeted and totally stopped of operations. And for the last 100 days, no one can send any shipment to Aleppo city. And we have like a situation with more than 200,000 civilians under siege for more than 100 days, which is something like I can't believe we are now in 2016 talking about the oldest continuously lived city in the world. It's not a small village in the corner of the world. No, it's the heart of the world, and it's I don't know what to say. We are in 2016. We are not in the Middle Ages.
Now here's I hate to say this question, but is there something to save in Aleppo? There is still hope that the people there can hang on?
For sure there is hope. There is always hope. If we are talking about the last retreat or the advance for regime and retreat for the revolutionary side, this is always happening. It happened before and it will happen in the future. Like if we are looking at the situation 1 month ago, it was totally at the opposite side. It was the advance for the opposition and the retreat for the regime. So we can't lose hope. We don't know what the next month is hiding for us. The thing that I believe that hope when this 200,000 civilians lose hope, but they are not losing hope. And I'm like now in a better situation. I'm in a room. I'm safe. I can have my food on a daily basis. But like the thing that I can do is to support them. And if they lost hope, I will lose it. But they are always talking about it. They are saying, we don't want to go to regime. We want to stay here in our houses. No one can take us there. And if that is going to happen, we will go back there in our houses one day. So the thing that I'm trying to do is to support them, and they will tell me what to do. This is the thing that came from them. It's not something that I invented.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I've been speaking with Fakhri Alhaj Bakkar, who's a aeronautical engineering student. We've been talking about the idea of Jpads. There's even a hashtag, Jpads for Aleppo. And thank you all for listening. Thank you, Fakhri.